Everybody's a millionaire. You take a look at Instagram, Facebook, Clubhouse, everybody's 6, 7, 8, 9 figure. Everyone's got comma clubs. But the question is, they're what we call $30,000 millionaires. What does that mean? They can't write $1 million check. We've become, as a society, that power and money and status is what rules people. Everyone is pretending to be more successful than they are so that they can impress people below them to buy their product, their service, their investment, because people above you know that it's a giant fugazi. Now, what does that mean is that if you have to buy followers and then buy likes to cover the followers to make yourself more important than what you are, then you are lying it. See, as a society now, people have said to you, you should rent the Lamborghini and you should show off because that will give you attention. And then once you make the money because you faked that had your Lamborghini or Ferrari or the house or the cars or the jets or the helicopters. So as a result, what then happens is once you make it, then it's okay because without it, you wouldn't have attention. We also have a society that every YouTube channels, you got people with loads of cash, and I've got cash too. Right here, loads of stacks of cash. The only difference is that this is fake money. And so as a society, we are being told that flashing your money, talking on YouTube how much you're making money is only designed for you to buy their product, service, investment. And it hit me. Last week, I flew to Portugal, Dubai, and Greece, where I met up with 3 billionaires and actually closed 2 out of the 3 to do business with me. Now, what was the fundamental difference between them and all the fake people on YouTube and Instagram is that these people never talked about how much money they had, never flashed, and found it absolutely ridiculous people who waste money on jets and planes and helicopters. Because the fundamental premise of business is that if you take care of your clients will take care of your success rate and your profit. My name is JT Fox, and over 10 years ago, I had $974 to my name, went down to negative $34,000 and built a 9-figure empire. I do business in 54 countries, and I have clients in 104. And you'll never see me show my house, my cars, or anything I own because the fundamental part of success is this is how you build wealth. If you take care of your clients will take care of your success rate and your profits. Now, there's a lot of people pretending to be successful right now or people that never make it because of the following 5 reasons. Number 1, they say they don't have time. They're too busy. Well, they're busy being busy, but they're not being productive with their time. They're binging on Netflix. They're doing the wrong things at the wrong time. They're going out, they're hanging out. And the fundamental premise of success is short-term sacrifices for long-term benefits. You can have it all, just not at the same time. Number 2, they have these large goals, these big dreams, but their actions are not in line with them. I want to be a millionaire. I want to do this. I want to be this type of person, but their actions that they do not line up with them. You see, action is not something you say, it's something you do. And no one wants to sacrifice because everybody wants a shortcut. Everybody wants a formula to success, and there isn't. I've been saying this, and I'll say this over and over. You want to become successful, there are 2 things you need. You need the willpower, the desire to keep going no matter what, to never quit. And the second is improve on your skills, marketing, branding, sales, building and monetizing relationship, negotiating. The improvement of skills is like sharpening your axe. But then people don't succeed because they create limiting beliefs. I didn't make it because of COVID. I didn't make it because of this person's fault. My parents were born. If you're born broke, it's not your fault. But if you die broke, it's 100% your fault. You have to be responsible that if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And you are 100% responsible for the life that you want and you deserve. It is nobody else's fault, and no one is coming to help you. That is why there is no such thing as the self-made man and woman, but no one can do it by themselves because we all need heroes, models, and coaches to help us in our lives. But now everybody's a coach of who to trust. Last one, you have too many excuses. And excuses are nothing more than a reason to lose. I hate excuses. It's probably the thing that I hate the most. An excuse is you've programmed yourself that it's not your fault, right? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we create our own insanity. We create an excuse because when we create an excuse, we're not taking personal responsibility for why we didn't do what we were supposed to do or why we didn't go out, make offers, do business or work that day. We create excuses and we point the finger. And when you point the finger at somebody else, you have three fingers pointing back at you. That is why the minute you get rid of your excuses, you'll magically find your results, and then you don't want it bad enough. One of my favorite quotes is, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, when you have the fire, the enthusiasm, the passion, the energy, and you have it, this is something you cannot put inside and then you cannot take out. You either have it or you don't. I don't care how young or how old, and if you listen to this, the flash, the cars, the planes, that is not how you become successful. I made my first million at 24, my second at 25, my first 10 million at 28, and I had 9 figures in my 30s, and I'm growing. And it's not by bragging, it's not by showing, it's by doing the right thing. It's by having patience. No one cares how much money you have. No one cares what you drive or how big your house is, because there is probably someone here watching that has more money than me, a bigger house than me, more cars than me, and it doesn't matter. You're going to realize as you grow that successful people want to simplify their life. So you don't need to love what you do. You need to love the game. Drown out the noise. Drown out the fakeness that is the new real on social media now, where people will idolize that people who went to jail and then will make movies about them. Or the Tinder swindler, all of a sudden he's glamorized and people pay him $30,000 to make cameos or $25,000 appearance fees because we glamorize the fakeness. And that's not how you succeed. That is why most entrepreneurs don't make it, because successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people won't. And I wanted to do this message as the no BS truth as well. And if you actually want to see how real successful people do business, billionaires, millionaires, people from all over the world, not learn about it, but watch it live and build relationship with people who get it. Because where you learn is where you earn. The link is in the comment. It is called The Founders. And by the way, the thing you're going to realize is that it's not what you know, it's not who you know, but it's who knows you. Relational capital. And I assure you, no one that has more money than you cares what you drive or how much stacks of cash that you have. That's just plain old cheesy. We'll see you next time. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this No BS Truth. And also make sure you listen to my podcast where every single day I give it to you real like I just did here. Thank you for watching. I know you have a lot of choices out there.